The Omaha World-Herald has been giving us something to read since 1885. Most of the time, of course, that's newspapers, but they've also got books, several of them, including new titles this fall. Everything We Think is Perfect for Gifting. Sue Violi returns today. It's good to see you again, Sue. Last time you were here, we were talking about the big sale, like 4.5 pounds of sale ads ahead of Black Friday.
Right.
Now it's all about books, and a lot of people who feel like they've got folks on their list who are impossible to shop for. They have everything. They may not have this stuff. What did you bring us?
We've got you covered. We've got 3 books that are new this fall, a cookbook with recipes from our readers. We've got a new children's book, and we've got a book on the 150th birthday.
Do you want to start here? Because I'd like to spend a little bit of
Sure.
time on each of these, considering how much effort went into creating them. 150 years next year for the state of
March
Nebraska. This book really explores not just Omaha and Lincoln, but we're going through county by county.
Yes.
What's the concept, Sue?
So I just found this out last week, but there was a book written just like this in the early 1900s by the World-Herald.
Oh, really?
So we went back
Look at the
and
photography,
updated
too.
some stories. We used some of the original illustrations, great photos from our photographers at the World-Herald.
Wow.
Went through every single county.
Wow.
Interesting tidbits, things you probably didn't know. In Antelope County, there's a prehistoric fossil bed, the only one in the world with 3D fossils.
And it's in
Antelope
County.
Right.
I think this would be such a thoughtful, because that's the other thing about this time of year, Sue. You know, you don't want to just like give anything. If you're, somebody in your life was born and raised in Nebraska, or maybe they live here and their family's from somewhere else. I just think it would be really thoughtful to give them this book, and maybe put a couple of notes in there to acknowledge that you flagged a few pages for them because you were thinking about them and what they would be interested in reading and learning about. This is a really great book, and this one is available. It's brand new. This one is brand new
this fall.
Yeah, it's available now, though, right?
Available now.
Okay,
correct.
so we're not in an advanced order situation.
No. All of these are available now.
And I just keep showing you, because this is the beauty of the Omaha World-Herald and their writers giving us books, because your photographers on staff who have all of these beautiful images to include. And guys, I could turn to any page in this book and you would have a number of images to go with each of those counties.
Great
Isn't this
nature,
nice?
great buildings, just a great history of our state.
Like this a lot. Okay, we've got a couple of other books that I want to show and give as much love to. The next one is a cookbook, but your writers didn't have as much to do with this one as your readers did, Sue. Tell us about it.
All of these recipes were submitted by our readers. Lots of family recipes, cookies, candies, and bars is focus on this one. So it's a great time of year to get together with your family and bake. We did that on Sunday in my family.
What did you make, Sue?
Oh, lots of random things that I don't normally eat, but this time of year. I did actually make one thing, probably the easiest thing out of this cookbook, melted chocolate chips and peanuts.
Oh.
I'm a bad baker, but I can do that.
You can melt chocolate chips and throw some peanuts in there. I like this too because of all of the colored photographs.
Great
That's kind of how I cook with my eyes. I want to see something pretty first, and then I'll try to make it. And of course, spiral bound, which is what you want in the kitchen.
Easy to wipe off.
Yeah. So this is also available right now.
Correct.
And Sue, we've got another one here. Chris Peters was on the Morning Blend when this book first came out, and we were all so charmed by him. He's just the nicest guy. But it just so happens the Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium is part of his beat at the Omaha World-Herald, and he wrote this great book once the giraffes came to visit.
When they were able to move to their new African grasslands exhibit, he went down and documented that with some photographs and wrote a really great story about Lolo, who was really apprehensive about moving. And she wanted to see her old friends, but she got to meet some new friends, and it's just a great book.
It's a wonderful lesson for kids that may be adjusting to a new school, or if they've got, you've got a new baby at home and you're just trying to teach lessons about change in life. This, A New Home for Lolo, is a nice one for the kiddos. And so we've got a few more books down in front. These were from not this fall, but are from the Omaha World-Herald. Give us a quick word about them, please.
We've got 2 other children's books, again with the zoo. We've got Be Brave Little Elephant and the Littlest Lion. We've got a great book about Omaha by Mike Kelly, Uniquely Omaha. Interesting tidbits about Omaha that probably most people don't know. And then the top 100 sports people in Nebraska,
That's a
men and women.
talker. Well, listen, the books are available, all of them, in the lobby of the World-Herald building, and you see the hours there Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, and then at Barnes & Noble stores in Omaha and Lincoln, at the Bookworm as well, and online at owhstore.com. There is an event on Friday from 11:30 to 1 o'clock in the lobby of the World-Herald if you want to head downtown and pick up a book and get it signed. And before Sue leaves, I want to get this in. Now through December 31st, all books, when you buy more, you'll save. Only when you call or log on. So we have the numbers there, 444-1014 or owhstore.com. If you've got a couple of these titles that you'd like to pick up, feel free to save while you're at it. Sue, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, Phil Ruff,